Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, Hello, if you're new, my name's Maggie here at Babylicious Nails, and I'm going to show you some products today that I've had in a recent haul. The first product, sorry, that I've got in front of me is a D1 debonder, and I believe this is the best debonder on the market. It always gets my nails off within 10 minutes, hands down. Solid gel, hard gel, normal gel, glues, no problem at all. I'm on my third bottle of it now. Next up, this was from Alibaba, a pack of 5 boxes of charms, and I'll go through them with you. But guys, I got all of these for a fiver. The minimum was 5 pieces, so I thought, right, I'll just get one of each and be done with it. So let me show you what's inside. My haul today came from everywhere. Temu, Alibaba, AliExpress. I'm sorry about the funny frame. I will explain that later, but basically I couldn't get everything in and I had the wrong aspect ratio on because I'm not very good at editing and well, yeah, it took me about 3 days to do this. There you go. So I've put an explanation on the screen for you. So I'm just showing you here some iridescent bows. There's little stars. There's little pearl hearts. Most things are iridescent because I love iridescent stuff. Like most of us nail techs, I suppose. But yeah, there's stars, there's hearts, there's bows in, all 4 colours. All different varieties and just perfect for a junk nail or just for whatever really, a nice coquette bow at the base of your nail. I always think that's a good look. Can't use these blooming tweezers. I'll tell you what, they took me ages to pick them up. I've done so much editing on this video, I've lost half my stuff and everything. And I'm now in bed with yet another migraine. I have the kind of migraines that give me auras, so I can't see for a while. So I'm sitting here in a darkened room. I'm able to look at my screen, but that's about it. And it's basically because I've been on this all blooming day trying to sort out this video for you. So sit back, relax, grab a coffee, and enjoy because it's a bit of a long one. Here I am now trying to put all these charms back. Um, Nightmare. But yeah, it was fun. They were all over the place, they were all over the table by the end of the day. Yeah, not very good look. Oh, have I got it? No, no, I've dropped it again. But anyway, that's a pretty bow. Look at that one. It just goes perfectly with the nails I've got at the moment. Really nice on a stiletto. Really love that. Look how cute that is. There you go. So I'm sorry about my poor filming skills. I'm really not a film producer, am I? It's terrible. I do squiggle around all different ways just to make sure that I get as much view as possible in and as close up as I can so that I can show you these things. I really enjoyed this haul. This was a nice one because there was so many different bits and bobs in there. Um, and I'm sure when I look back over them, I've forgotten about half of it because there's so much of it. This tray was again more bows. I think I've overdone it on the bows, but yeah, it was a bargain. Why not, eh? So I've got about 3 million squillion bows, enough to do me for the next 20 years, because I don't do anybody else's nails. God knows what I'm going to do with them. There's only so many bows you can put on a nail, but they're all different kinds of bows. They're really cute. They're a good size, and some flowers in there as well. Some little ditty flowers, the ones with the caviar beads in the bottom. I really like this one. It was really cute. Everything's in different sizes as well, so it's so easy to use. Um, and we've got some caviar beads in gold and silver in a separate tray, so there's plenty of those to use. So here we are, just having a look. I've got some butterflies there. They're lovely little gold butterflies. Look, yeah, just really nice. So yeah, I'm just going to try and put them all back. Sorry about me sniffing as well. I've got a touch of hay fever, I think, or a cold coming on. So I'm sniffing my way through this video with my eyes half closed in dim light. Oh, it's just not a good day. I've had such a horrible Saturday. Just dedicated a whole day to editing. I hope you're enjoying these guys because I do like doing them. It's a lot of fun. I have a massive Temu haul coming up, and I'm thinking I'm best just to go live and not bother editing and just go with it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Also, give me some inspiration, guys. Tell me what you want me to do. I need a little bit of help with that one. I think there's some roses in that tray as well that I forgot to mention. Yeah, tell me what you'd like to see me do because, sometimes you get a little bit stuck and I'm having a bit of a mental block. What am I going to do next? So I will have to use my silicone hand because I'm keeping my nails on. I've now changed the colour of them and got some lovely little Chanel decals on them. Um, but yeah, I did them after I did the video. Um, so yeah, you'll see them in the next video. They're really pretty, so I want to keep them on for a while. So I don't really want to mess with my own nails for a bit and give them a bit of a rest. Oh, look at that black bow. Isn't that nice? Look at that. It's class. Love that. And the lemon ones. Anyway, yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do next. I'm not entirely sure what you'd like to see. Um, I've got most things. I can work in polygel, I can do acrylic, I've got normal gels, obviously, all different mediums, hard gel, I've got the molding non-stick gel. Yeah, and I'd like to have a bit of a play, but I'm just not quite sure what you'd like to see. So give me some ideas and I'll see if I can go through it with you. I'm not a qualified educator or anything like that, but I can show you what I know and hopefully teach you guys how to do it as well, give you some clues. I've not really so far shown off any of my nail skills. You can see some of my work over on Instagram, which is probably um, a good place to be if you want to see what I've been doing over the last few years. But yeah, I've got some pictures on there. Only joined Instagram a couple of months ago, same time as YouTube. Decided to rejoin and get involved in the nail community, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. I'm really getting into it, and it looks like I've got a new hobby in my retirement, and I'm just loving it. Those little pearl circles are cute, aren't they? And the satinized stars and hearts there, little crescent moon. I think there's some half pearls in there as well, flat back pearls, which are really handy. Some different stylized puffy bows. If you wanted to do a puffy nail, I particularly like the nude one. The nude bow is absolutely stunning. So yeah, that's that box. It's just a variety of lots of different, I suppose, do you call them kawaii stick charms? Yeah. So this one was shiny things. And we like shiny things, don't we? And I do manage to get them everywhere. All over the table, but we picked them up and cleaned it up and all sorts. Put them all back in the box. So give it a tap, get rid of that static. Can't get it open. My arthritis is not good. It affects my hands quite badly, but yeah, that's why I do nails to keep them nice and supple. So what we got in this box, I've forgotten. So you're seeing it with fresh eyes like me. So yeah, I've got a little chain there. I actually forget to put that back in. Yeah, there's a little ball type chain. Lots of little, caviar beads joined together on that chain. We've got butterflies. There's little hearts and stars and little bits and pieces which will not come up with my tweezers because they don't go together on the end. It's just hilarious, isn't it? Oh God, I hope you guys are better than me at using tweezers. Oh dear me. Anyhow, yes, so this is a butterfly, a little gold butterfly. Yeah, there we go. I just pop it on my nail briefly. That one's really nice because it sits very flat and smooth against the nail. Straight back in, sorted. So today, while I've been doing all this, my husband has been printing me the most beautiful dragon, which is articulated with lots of roses. Think another YouTuber has it, but I can't think for the life of me who it is. But anyway, he's been printing me this dragon. It's huge. It's like about 18 inches long, or a foot, at least a foot long. Um, and I've decided I'm going to acrylic paint it because it's grey. It's just in the grey PLA medium. And I'm going to acrylic paint it and I'm going to chrome it. I'm going to, I don't know, maybe put some rhinestones, some fairy dust here and there, some sparkle on it, and iridescence and dragon eyes. And yeah, I'm going to take my time with it, but I will reveal it to you. I'll show you the before and after um, when it's done. So I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be doing that as well as doing some more YouTube for you. So yeah, it's a little satin heart up there, and it's got a little milligrained edge round it, some little, indents, little balls around the edge. Those are really cute on a junk nail. Some more pearls and little flowers. Loads of them. I've got absolutely tons of them now, but they're so effective. I did a spring set of nails recently, and they were so beautiful on there, just going up the side of the nail. Especially good on a nude nail. They really stand out. And these are roses, little white roses. Um, they look like the ends of them have been dipped in chrome. They're stunning. With some little pearls on your nail. I try and do a little mock design here and it just all falls off. So yeah, it's a bit of a disaster. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, see, it's just not working out for me today. So that's the 5 boxes. We'll put them away. Oh, I've forgotten my chain. Look, I think I actually do put it in. You'll see it disappear in a second because I cut that bit. And we'll see what I get on to next. Oh no, I actually showed you me putting it back. There we go, back in the box. That's it. Night, night. So next up, I needed some nail tips, soft gel nail tips that I can pop onto my silicone hand. And they did need to be small enough to go in the slots where the cuticles are. So I'd seen these nail pot ones on AliExpress, but I didn't put them in my order for some reason. I went on to Alibaba, and I think the same manufacturer who was making the charms also sold these, so I just picked up 3 packs of these as well, extremely cheaply, and they all came together. So these are very slim. You can see how small they are. They're just no way. They're even. I've got tiny hands, tiny nail beds, little crooked pinkies and everything. I'm usually like a size 11 in that pinky, so they wouldn't even fit me. They were so small. So no use to me, but perfect for my silicone hand, which is really, I think, modelled on a little Chinese or Japanese hand because it is quite small. Although the palm and that's the same size as mine, the fingers are tiny. So yeah, so they're going to be beautiful on her. And so I'll be able to stick tips on them, use those as base nails and stick tips on top. So that's another problem solved. I did buy 3 packs, all different shapes. I think that was the coffin one. And these were the longer coffin. And I got a set of oval. Doesn't actually tell you on the packet what style they are, so I'm just guessing. And there's 5 sheets of them with 14 sizes on each sheet. That's me telling you there's 5, see. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that. And the price was just so cheap. I think all 3 packs were like £3 or something. You can still get them on Shein and Alibaba, AliExpress. I think they all do them. Not sure if Temu does them yet. They may well have them in the range, but yeah, just look them up. Nail Pop. There's lots of products. They do hard gels as well, um, builder gels, stuff like that. And I like the fact as well that there's minimal packaging. I can go and put them in a plastic box. I've got lots of them spare. I can go and put them in, size them up in the plastic box, and they're there, tidy, kept clean, and dust free. Don't you find when you get these parcels, there's too much packaging? Way too much packaging. Well, with AliExpress, sorry, Alibaba, it's minimal. I don't think they believe in having so much waste. It's quite refreshing, really, because everything I got came with very little packaging. So recycle friendly. I'm just having a move around there because there's so much stuff on my desk now. Boko Chrome. I was watching The Devil Wears Press-Ons, and she was saying that this Boko company, she's sure that the bigger companies like Blanc Blanc and whatnot, the Korean brands, buy their chromes from this company, Boko or whatever name they go under. So when I found these on AliExpress, I'd found some flakes, and the Aurora flakes were absolutely gorgeous. I think I hauled them in my last video, or one of them anyway. And they are amazing. I've never seen anything like them. They are second to none, the quality. Well, these came up in AliExpress, and they came up in the Chrome version. So the other ones were the flakes, the chameleon flakes, and these are the chrome. So I just had to get them. Now I've just popped that onto my white cat eye nail. Um, just a little bit of chrome that was on my finger, and look, it's completely changed it, and it's absolutely stunning. Love it. Absolutely love it. So guys, if you see Boko Chrome on AliExpress, go buy it because you won't ever buy another Chrome again. The rest, I've got a drawer full of Chromes and they are not like that, trust me. And I think I was about £5 for the box of 6. The flakes were a similar price and they were a 7 pack, I think about £5 or £6 on AliExpress. So yeah, Boko. I'm going to demonstrate them for you now and just get some swatch sticks out, um, and pop some on some black swatch sticks. Before I do that though, I do put a base coat down of Annie's gel. It's all written in Chinese on the bottle, but it's Annie's gel chrome. um, I think it's chrome base and top coat. It's just for chrome finish. So I thought, right, I'm going to use that as a base coat because it's got a little bit of, it's kind of it's a tack-free finish. So I thought I'm going to use it as a base coat, stick the chrome on, and then put a coat of it over the top, which is exactly what I did. So I'm just prepping them all with a little bit of base. I do manage to get them all touching at some point as well, so we've got a few bumps and lumps in them, but never mind, it's just for demonstration purposes. But anyway, I really like this gel. It goes on really smoothly. It's quite runny, so it goes on really easily. Just whack it on and job's a good one. Put your chrome on and then stick a coat on top. And I think, I'm not sure, I may have used a different top coat. I'm not entirely sure, I can't remember. We'll soon find out anyway. That's what I used for a base. I'm just popping it in my Born Pretty UV lamp. I also have a gooseneck lamp off to the side, which I adore, and a little pen lamp torch thingamabob. And my big lamp is on my other desk. I have two little desks at the moment, just the way the room is set up. Look, I've got them all touching. Look, hopeless, all upside down and everything. Oh, butterfingers. I'll tell you what. Dearie me, I'm having a mare. I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, guys. It's really tipping it down tonight. I think we're going to get a thunderstorm, you know, it's quite muggy too. So I'm just setting them out, putting all the lids next to them so we don't mix them all up. And getting these lids off was torture, so I just sped it up a little bit. There we go. Those are the Boko flakes that I was talking about. I think I'll link them up for you as well. There we go. So I've not been able to put the actual links on, guys, but those are the pictures of them on the websites. Three websites are Alibaba.com, Temu, and AliExpress. Now I know shipping fees are high, but for the ladies in the UK, they'll still be able to get them, um, and other countries around the world where the tariffs are not as high as the US. Really annoying, but never mind. Just keep an eye on things and see if they change. But yeah, for us right now, the prices are still quite low, so I think I'm on almost my last haul because I've got everything I want. I really don't want any more stuff at the moment. I'm not looking for any more. I don't need anything else. I've got everything. And so all I'm going to be doing is using it up now. So there's one massive haul sitting downstairs that I need to go through. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. But as I said, I'm going to do it on a live just to save me getting a migraine. So yeah, I top coat this with the Gellen top coat. So I've seen my previous video for a Gellen review because I did do a full Gellen review on there. Um, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I am a Temu affiliate, and occasionally I get PR gifts from Cody's Gel, but I am not paid by anyone. I use all my own money. Because I'm retired due to ill health. It's complicated, but I can't make any money from doing this, and I never will. So this is purely my hobby. But if you use my Temu link, if you're a new customer, you can get £100 coupons off back. Sorry, £100 coupons back with your first order. And if you're an existing user, you can get 10% off. So worth a look. If you use those coupons. I also get a 10% of each purchase everyone makes, but it goes into a Temu affiliate account and sits in there until it's a certain amount. Once I've got a certain amount, I can then use it towards another order so that I can show you more stuff. So as new things come out, I will be bringing them up, um, and showing you some videos. So it's just really income for content. Um, and you know, as I say, I'm using it for demonstration purposes. Look at that, guys. That blue is just beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. This one was also blew my socks off. In fact, they all did. But look at this one. Look how many colours are in that, guys. There's gold, there's green, there's pink, there's blue, everything. It's just rainbow-like with a gold base. It's amazing. Look at that. I'm sorry about the bumps, but I was just in a hurry to get it laid down, and obviously I'd partly cured it when I stuck them all together. Who cares, eh? So yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. My camera's really not showing it all up. Much better in real life. I nearly spilled it then. Don't get a lot in the pot, but I mean, for the amount you need, I've only used a little smidge off the lid. So really, it's no trouble at all. You need a tiny, tiny amount. It's going to last me years, that will. Mind you, after I've painted me dragon, I'll probably have none left. We'll see. Don't let it sell out, guys, because I won't be able to get any more. Look at this. And that green one on the left was just like an oil slick, like an oil stain in a puddle. That's what it was like. Just amazing. This one's more coppery. I would say more of a coppery pinky bronze. See that? Yum. I love it. This one was a rosy colour, like a rose gold. But once again, it's got shifties in it that are just really, really nice. Now, we all know what chrome looks like. It's been around for years, but there's just something extra about this brand. Look at the pink in that. My camera is really not showing it off to its full potential. Wow. Love, love, love to love, love, love. I've still got a big bite mark on my arm from where Tipsy, well, not a bite mark, scratch mark from where Tipsy, my cat, got me the other day. She's always doing that. She comes up all nice and cozies into you then. Oh, then the big eyes happen and you think they're the love eyes, She's in love with you. Is she hell? You should run at that point because she's after you and she'll get you. And she looks like butter wouldn't melt. In fact, I'm going to put a picture of her up for you just while we're looking at the chromes. So these are my cats, guys. I've got Tipsy at the top and Poppy at the bottom. They're 10 years old, 6 months apart. One's coming up for 10, one's 10 just past. I'll tell you the story of those shortly. Coming up for you next, in the next part of the video, I've got a set of, I think it is 5 or 6 Xeijayi polishes. Can't remember how many. We'll have a look when I turn the camera around. I think it's 6. Yeah, I think it's 6 polishes. And they're like the Cadbury's mini eggs is what they remind me of, some of them. They've got little bits in and they're so pretty. I think Nails by Vitiligo, Lou had them. or at least some of them, and oh my god, they were stunning. So when I saw these come up, I think these came up in Alibaba, I picked them up immediately. And you can see the price of them, guys. I was over the moon to get them for that. Could not believe it. So yeah, I had them in a set along with my pat gels that I do in my other videos. So yeah, those were really nice. I really love them. So we'll see what these look like when I pop them on some nails for you. I did change my camera angle several times during this. So sorry guys. It's just so that you can see, because I went out of shot, because my aspect ratio was the wrong size for YouTube, I was able to do that. It actually ended up a win-win situation really. So it was much better for everyone. So this is a lovely minty colour, and it's got some little tiny black flecks in, of flake or glitter, I'm not entirely sure which. The other ones are more glittery, more vibrant. But that one is so subtle, it's just, you could eat it. It is so nice. This one is a pinky shade, and it has got the most adorable bits of glitter inside. Just reminds me of a kid's party and cake and all nice things. Look at that. It's got everything in there. There's bits of gold and blue and pink and red and all sorts. It's really pretty. Really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, mind. I've no idea. I don't know if I'd wear it on my nails. But it really does look nice when it's painted on. Just not sure what I'm going to do with the design. This one's a cream. This looks like frosting, with hundreds and thousands in. Just like what you put on the top of your little muffins. Look at that. And it's the consistency of like a creamy consistency, like a yogurt gel. It's not see-through. It does have a base to it. It's really nice to use, levels out beautifully. The chunky glitter ones don't, they need a bit of builder gel on top, but you know, what do you expect for the price? That one's really lovely as well. And I think that one has got little tiny red bits in here and there, and they look like hearts. I'm looking at this on a tiny little screen on my phone, guys, so it's very hard to see and make it out fully, but you'll be able to see it better than me. I don't know where the sixth one went, but I did lose some footage. My apologies for that. So I then went on to this box of patting gel. Now, I've seen everyone use a patting gel with the mushrooms, and I just can't do that. I can't justify that price. So when I was on Alibaba, they had this pat gel, but I really didn't expect it to come packaged the way it did. It came in a big box. You'll see me at the end. I put it all back together, and for a £5, folks, this is what I got. I got this big box. It was all wrapped in the prettiest tissue with the logo on. Inside, I had 10 little tiny Japanese nails, which you can see me using there. A little pad of palettes, the paper palettes that, you know, they're like photo paper. I had 2 packs of little square sponges. I had the tool to pick the sponges up with, and the swatch card. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing. I couldn't believe that they put so much in there. How they do it for a £5, I have no idea. The patting gels were delicious to use. They were absolutely beautiful. They went on so well, really nicely. And look at the colours. The colours are beautiful. Now, I have some Morda to haul. I think you can see them at the end of the video. I've got a couple of bags of them. But I've just kind of jumped on the Morda bandwagon. My last video, I've had some metallic in there. some metallic gels because I really wanted the metallic ones, so I got them from order. And I also got the All Seasons one, or Season Sunset or something it's called, and I demonstrated that for you. So I've got two sets. I've just bought the metallic one plus another two. I've got the macaroons and something else which I can't remember what it is, which is really helpful, and this one. So I think I'm done with palettes now, guys, but yeah, look what you can do with them. Just get a little bit, pop it on your palette, use your sponge, the corner of the sponge, take a little bit of paint into the middle of the paper, pat, 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 and then pat it onto the nail. Because if you do it straight away, there's just too much paint goes on and it goes all textured and it just slides across the nail. It doesn't like graduate. So once I got the knack of doing it, it was all right. I really liked it, and with the top coat, really brought the colour out. And I love these little palettes. They just go straight in your drawer, no problem at all. No space. I mean, normally I'd need another shelf for that, like the amount of colours that I've just bought. I would need to get another wall rack, and I really just don't need that in my life right now. I've got so many of them, and I will take you around a nail room tour very soon. I don't know when, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a live for the nail haul, so you might see some of my temporary nail room at that time. For the meantime, let's go back to the gels. So this is a lovely coral colour, really beautiful for the summer. It's more of a darker toned coral, so it's more earthy. This one is just gorgeous mint green. I hate green. I really can't stand green. I've no problem saying that. The only shade of green that I like is sage green, and this one is a little bit too minty for me. I'm kind of coming into liking khaki, but I like duck egg blue and I like sage green, and I'll never have it in my house. Teal's all right. I like teal and turquoise, but I do not like green. Just don't like it. Anyway, it looks nice on the display. This next colour is similar to the last one, but it's just more chocolatey, darker brown. Make sure you follow me, guys, on social media. I'm also on Instagram Nails. The address is linked in the video. Have a look and you'll see some of the things that I've done and I'm doing as time goes by. There's lots of giveaways and links on there, and lots of people you can follow, and nail videos, and you can just knock yourself out and be on there all day. Anyway, I was back to my cats. So they're now 10 years old and they're well settled. Poppy's lovely. She likes her cuddles, like stroked. She just wants stroked all day. Comes in and says hello, 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 hello. And does that like the hello cat that broke the internet years ago. I don't know if anyone remembers that. But hello cat was what I wanted. And Poppy's half Maine Coon, half Bengal, so she's very vocal. But she just likes to cozy up to you all day. Tipsy is a completely different story. She was sold to us, as I said, after being abandoned in a box. We bought her from this woman who rehomes cats, and she told us having no clue whatsoever, that she was 12 weeks old. We thought, yeah, that's taking the mix. She's not 12 weeks, she's about 8 weeks. But we took her anyway because I didn't like the conditions that she was in. She was very dirty. In fact, she was covered in poo. She was just unkempt and not really being well cared for at all. She was this tiny little thing that fitted in my hand and crawled up to me, and I thought, I'm having you. I'm just taking you home. She got my heart that day. We went to the vet to get her injections done, and the vet says, where did you get this cat? And we told him, and he went, well, I'll have to do something about this because this cat's only about 3 or 4 weeks old. She's only just opened her eyes. So we were absolutely shook, in shock. She weighed 300 grams, something like that. She was tiny, absolutely tiny. Anyway, she we took her back home, nursed her, gave her kitten milk, all of that. Used to play with her. Never had a cat before. I'm a dog woman, so I suppose I did doggy things with her, to be honest. And she's always been a bit bitey, but I think because she's never had a mum or siblings to test her bite strength, she doesn't know what she's doing. So it's like a love bite she gives you, or when she's had enough, she just puts the paw out and forgets and's got her claws out and scratched you. So I always feel sorry for Tipsy, even though she's a roughy tufty cat. Nothing bothers her. She's such a character. She does so many things. I will tell you stories about her as time goes on, but she's such a pest as well. She really keeps me on my toes. But yeah, at 10 and a half, she's starting to slow down a little bit now. But oh my God, what a ride. I'll tell you what, she's a character and a half. Everybody loves Tipsy. I called her Tipsy because I was half tipsy when I decided I wanted a cat. I've been allergic to them all my life. But yeah, 3 antihistamines a day and I'm all right. I'm still a dog lady, you know. I do want a dog, but I can't walk one anymore. Anyway, so I've given them all a top coat with the Gellen, and just see me have a quick tidy up. And then I'll show you everything as I put it back in the box. So yeah, I've got the last one under my little pink gooseneck lamp. And just be a few seconds and we'll be done. There we go. So I'm sorry about the lost footage, guys, but all it is watching me pat these gels onto the nails. And I think we missed the first 4 or 5. Oh, and I've dropped my nail stand straight in the gel, would you believe it? Well, clumsy old May, as usual. So yeah, we'll just give that a wipe off. That's half the gel gone. Never mind. I will get the hang of this video thing eventually. My husband showed me how to do it on the laptop, so I think I'm going to try and do that next time because this screen is so small for me and I'm having trouble. And we've got to put our hands up when it's just not working, don't we? And say, well, how are we going to fix this problem? So, yeah, I've had to ask for help, something I don't like doing, but that's what you got to do sometimes. So look at that, guys. Isn't that lovely? I think it was £5 something. Unbelievable. It's a gorgeous set. I don't know what ingredients are in it. I can't tell you because it's all in Chinese, obviously. And I don't recommend you put Chinese goods, gels and things directly onto a natural nail. Always make sure you've got a good base coat or a good full cover tip. I would not let these products touch your skin, just in case, guys, because we don't know what's in them. But I really did want to try the pat gel. So here you go. It all goes into this little box. Just loved it. Couldn't believe they put so much care and attention into packing it all together. And Alibaba mainly deals with small businesses. They supply small businesses. They do off-label polishes and, empty bottles if you want, and, gels by the vat load if that's really what you need. But and the pallet load, indeed. It's sometimes hard to find just 2 or 3, if you want 2 or 3 things. Sometimes your minimum order is 20, so you do have to be careful on Alibaba, because you get disappointed. Sometimes you think, oh, I've got that, and then you look and you can't have it because you need to get 20. However, you're a small business, I suppose that might be what you want, but it's, those quantities are not for me. So I'm just putting everything together, guys, and just showing you what I got. These two mortar bags I'm showing you now, those will be hauled in the next video, because I didn't want to sit there and open all those little pots. So yeah, nice haul. I really enjoyed doing this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. These are just some shots that I took afterwards to show off what we've been doing. So yeah, drop me a like, drop me a comment, let me know what you'd like me to do. And if you like my video, let me know. Or if it's rubbish, let me know too. But, you know, be kind. Bye, guys.